Good morning. It's a morning one. It's been a while since I've done the get-go. Balancing on my yoga block. It's been a while. It's the cooler. It's the morning cooler, I've decided to call it. Coolest part of the day. Arguably, best movement snack of the day. The get-go. I don't know. I have to take a vote on that. Hello, all right, those catching up. Haven't said hello to the catch-uppers for a while, and several new movement snacking mates joined this week, or just movement snackers, or just people joining a group to move more frequently. Movement snack mates is just one of many phrases and words that we've accumulated over the years. Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you're tuning in to add some additional moving minutes to your day, yeah, well done and thank you. Like really well done. It's a huge thing to change habits and shift behaviours, and if you are just starting on your journey to moving a bit more, then maybe these movement snacks can help. The aim is to get some ideas, get some thoughts. You might not always want to join us, but hopefully plant a seed and thou shall grow. With or without us is the most important thing, is that we just add those minutes. Morning, Kim, and it was really great to actually see you face to face, flesh to flesh on Tuesday. Well, not flesh to flesh, but you know what I mean. We saw each other, digging myself in a hole. Morning, Kim. Morning, DS. Morning, Bolton. Maya, good morning. Lovely to have you. We often see names that come and go and come in. You dip in and out of movement snacking. It's my budgie moves. So, morning, Maya. Maya, you've been away. I'm just remembering a message that you sent to me. You've been away, I think. You've been flown away. Are you back in Scotland, Maya? Are you back? Give us a sign if you can, or not if you don't want to. That's okay. Morning, good to have you. All right, Gillian with a J. Oh, it's cool, isn't it? It's nice and cool. It's gonna get hot again. I'm off on travels again tomorrow, actually. Heading out to do a farewell and a bit of a brunch with mum and dad later today. Bit of packing, and then DS. Are you ready for my arrival on Sunday? Something about going on in Glasgow on Saturday first. I'll just gloss over that. DS, see you Sunday. Maya's back and happy. Good. I'm glad you're back and happy. Really great to have you back, Maya. On the balcony, Super G, back at base camp balcony. And I'm going to be very sad to waving goodbye to the balcony for a couple of weeks, as I will be up in Scotland with Dawn doing things. We might let you into some of the things that we're doing. We've got a busy 2 weeks, Dawn, haven't we? So maybe we're I don't know, we'll probe our give you an insight into some of the stuff. I've got to say hello to Jenny. Jenny, thank you for posting that picture yesterday, by the way. Oh, love that. Just, it's so cool to see what you get up to in and out of movement snacking with regards to other exercise types. So thanks so much, Jenny, for all of your messages and sending that picture. We love a visual. Well, watering plants. There's a bit of a baton change here with neighbours / landlords. They come back from holiday today. I've been tending to their bits and bobs, and they are going to, they're going to water the balcony. In fact, she messaged me in the week to say, are you wanting us to water your sweet peas when we get back? And I had to tell her that the sweet peas have been replaced with a rather fetching grass. I need to look at the map, Maya, to see where Inverkip is. DS, is Inverkip anywhere near you? Is it? I have no idea. I have to have a look. HHH is in. Helen Holly Haig is here. We got a minute to go on the preamble. I've had a really rushed couple of days of preambles, folks. I'm sorry. So it does feel quite calm and good to have get a proper one in. All right, Sandra. Yes, post me. Good news. Okay, I'm liking the sound of good news, Sandra, very much. Please message me. And it's a 3, 2, 1. Before, oh, I can see the pirates are in Emoji Fest. There's an emoji display. 3, 2, 1, Bex Tally, later live training. Francis is back in Bristol. And let's get going. Circ Boost and morning moves. Come on, come on. With the featuring the succulents today, folks, and the balcony, and a lovely breeze here on the balk. Okay, weight even across both feet. Here's your standing prompts. Wherever you are stood, just take a moment to just feel where everything is. Shoulders are down, weight is even, feet are hip width apart. You might have hand or fingertips onto some supports to the front or to the side. Take a breath, get going. Start small and build. Start steady and stay steady. So when I say start small and build, start the movement from the ankles, feet and toes if you're in stand, or perhaps if you're in sit, start from feet. We're building the range of motion around the feet and the ankles, not so much the knees. The knees stay steady. The pace, the feel remains the same. It doesn't build or escalate. It just ticks along consistently. You might want to pause the legs and then introduce the arms, one then t'other, all together. Or you might prefer to keep the legs ticking over, keep the legs ticking over, and then add the other bits and bobs. And you will know if you want to maintain this contact with a fixed firm support. All that is for you to decide. There is no absolute science to a Circ Boost. Start steady, stay steady. Top end on its own, bottom end on its own, or bring it together. And then just keep it going. You might prefer to take it for a walk, or you might prefer to do it in a sit position. This essentially removes the balance challenge, or just focuses on trunk and upper body if that's more important to you. Into extra sit. I'm right on the cusp of sun here. I need to close my eyes about here, and there I'm okay. Have a hip walk forward. This brings me into the shade. Most importantly, it brings us forward into the chair. Hello. Better preparation for stand, and gives us a better angle here at the feet to get the ankles, feet and toes moving. These are really significant positions of body parts in order to make the most of movement. So do bring those feet back and down. If they're forwards, I can't get half as much range through the ankle. Keep the knees on a low lift and then build in those other bits and bobs. It's the coolest part of the day, so maybe the most the most focus on Circ Boost. We can crowbar in an extra minute in the cool just to get everything moving. And the moving parts, also with that come the supporting parts, so the activity through your middle bits. I think that's it. That's our flurry of Circ Boost. Pick your position now for the morning moves and the morning get-go. The cool move get-go, I'm going to call it today. Sit or stand, start through. Let's go top to bottom moves. These are the moves that are going to be in your day somewhere. A raise and a lower of shoulders. Escalate that. I was just thinking of the escalator picture I posted earlier in the week. Build that into bigger ranges of motion. Add more movement. We need to lift the shoulders and then ease them back and down. This is how we really involve the shoulder blades. You know, the shoulder blades, the shoulder, the whole of the shoulder, the upper back there. We're going to need that for push, pull, reach, carry. Get it all moving. Remember, when we use the arms to hold stuff and lift and carry, we need all of the support and the stability as well as movement to come from the end part of the chain. So, get that all going. All right, that's your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Check your position. When I say check, are you still active? You might want to come in and out of rest. Set it all up for now, the head movement. Fingertip touch to chin, There's the turn and a return. This is just a cue, just a prompt to remind to pause here in the middle. When the head turns, lots of mechanisms at work to keep us feeling balanced. If you have any whirly moments or dizzy moments, slow it right down. Take extra time here in the centre, or maybe reduce that range of motion if it's not comfortable. But if you just slow it, pause it. Remember, we're looking to improve the range of the motion here. So take those other measures if you need, just so that you can get a little bit more range there. Keeping movement, moving to its fullest potential is what we're all about here in the movement snacks. Third move is the double chin win-win. There, this is the head easing back. Perhaps a lesser aware move of daily life, but this is us positioning the head as part of an upright posture. This will help with balance. The head is very heavy, so as soon as the head starts to come forward, you can feel and see how that starts to affect balance. So loads of focus on upright postures with the head on top. There's the neck movement. Head, eyes, nose stay facing forward. Extra checks you might want to put in there, just the back of the hand as you take your turns, that then you can feel that the chin isn't lifting or dipping. And also on that one there, you can feel that it's the head easing back. And we need the head for sit, stand and laying positions, of course, to get that comfortable positioning with the spine and the shoulders so that we can get everything feeling comfortable. Second round of circuit boost. So all those bits you've just engaged, be aware of them now as this second round of circuit boost. So whether you are in sit or in stand, focus on your upright posture, and then maybe consider more where that head position is and how that feels to kind of assist and aid a balanced posture in sit or stand. I'm between the shade and the sun. Crowbar in there, slower and bigger on the top end on the circuit boost. Keep the elbows tucked in, keep the bend at the elbow. It's ankles and feet in the lower end, so keep the knees low. We're not looking for big high knees. Keep it all moving from the ankles, feet and toes, or you might want to put in a bit of a diagonal move here. Alright, that's your second round of circuit boost. It's just a flurry of movement. Do you feel the need to take some deeper breaths? We're not out of breath or breathless. We're literally getting everything started, checking in with all the moving parts, supporting parts, getting the blood flowing, getting the circulation boosted. Trunk trio, 3 moves of the trunk, they're all in your day. And a lot of them have been in your night as well, wriggling around, getting comfortable. Anchor the feet, anchor the buttocks. Check you've got your uplift and your activity in the middle. Start small and build. Back to the pause each time, bend and return. When you take the bend, keep the weight even across both feet and buttocks. If you're in stand, then that base of support is your feet. So plant the feet 50-50. Can you see each time you take a side bend, you might feel comfortable to go a little bit bigger. Hands might be on the chair, on your thighs, or reaching down there. It's a sideways bend only. Let me show you in stand. Wider base of support in stand. This offers more stability as you take the bend. We're bending the trunk so the head's going with it. So remember what I said just now about the vestibular system. So this is why we go slow and back and pause. Check how you feel, check everything's where you want it to be, bend and return. And with external support, that might be to the front of you here, bend and return, changing hands, bend and return. And we're feeling this round the centre pit. The head stays fixed. It's all about what's happening at the trunk. Have a step out, have a pause, have a bit of a freestyle, or just have a switch off. Set up again your base of support in stand, get ready for the trunk turn. Support might be to the front of you. There's the shift across. Take the hand, I've run out of space here. Maybe here, a double balcony side. There's the turn and return. So if you know that having fingertips on some support helps, you might be in a kitchen or at a work surface, sliding the hand, keeping that contact can greatly help you feel more confident, gives the brain information as to where we are, and you might get a bit more range of motion out of that. Same in sits, there's the turn and return. The hands can be in front, they can walk around with you, you might want to take them out the equation here. The focus is about the trunk, not about the arms. That's generally why we say let's not use the arms, and you'll feel that all around your middle bits. Third move of the trunk is the back extension. If I turn to the side, when we slump and slink, this tends to happen to the posture, so we roll back into towards the coccyx, the spine bends, the head comes forward, and you know, we can spend perhaps longer periods of time here if we're at workstations doing things in front. So we want to break that up with lots of extending active sit postures, and then into the back extend. So reminding, reinforcing, keeping this movement in your spine and back end parts. Little bend in the middle there and return and come all the way out. We still do need to flex and relax and bend, but we want to intersperse that with the extendables as well. The extendables are important. In stand, anchor the feet. There is no weight shift. This is all about the movement of the spine. It's quite a small one there. It's from the middle up. If you imagine that you are reaching upwards, or I think pegging the washing out on the line is the obvious one. When the shoulders gone up, we're going to have an extra bit of extend here. Reaching up to high places isn't just about shoulders. It's about the integration with that movement across the spine and the back. What else? Laying down as we wriggle and ride, even in a sit position in a chair, getting cushions comfortable, we need that back extension. Third round, Cirque Boost. Third and final round of Cirque Boost, flurry of blood flow. As we increase movement, we get a light increase in the heart rate. We want to keep it light. We're not looking to build intensity, just keeping the blood flowing, keeping the extra oxygen shifting to these moving parts. That's essentially why we get that increase. So the muscles want more good stuff to function. Therefore, we need an increase in blood flow. And some deep breaths. Get it in through the lungs passes it to the heart shifts it around the body and then sends it back to the lungs for a replenish. That's pretty much how it goes. There you go. Last flurry then of Cirque Boost. Here we go, and let's move into ankles, feet and toes. If you are in sits, some options. Either hip walk all the way back, crowbar in some extra hip walk. Take a low lift of the foot, keep it to the floor, and then there's your ankle moves. Toes in there as well. It's not just about the ankles, so your toe hinges, your toes themselves. Get some toe expansion going on. Keep it specific, push and pull. You'll feel the shin muscles, you'll feel the calf muscles. Keep the foot low to the floor. This is the movement. The main movement, isn't it, used for walking, so therefore if improving walking or working towards walking is important to you, we need the moving parts to move in the way the activity moves. You might want to rehearse some foot placement here. Plant the heel and then through the foot, and the great thing about doing this in seated, you can have a good look at what's going on. Brain, vision, eyes, feeling how that movement is. We're practicing this movement in preparation for stand. Other options in sit could be the heel toe. Trying to get the toe where the heel is. This gives you a bit of an extra hip move. If you've got long legs, that might not be so comfortable, so maybe do the one before. There you go. And yeah, just break that up with some coordination as well, opposite arm to leg, rehearsing that stepping action. If you're in stand, I'm guessing you would have you would have carried on without me. Support to remove the balance challenge, weight even across both feet, and then shift it onto one side, leaving you free to focus on the ankles, feet and toes. And again, do have a glance down to see that what you think is happening is happening. So sometimes we think everything is going to a place we want it to go, and then we have a look down and we realise perhaps that might not be the case. Come back to that upward posture each time. Yes, look ahead. Yes, stay lifted. But yes, also have a glance down to see what's going on. And extra toe hinges, and then also practice into longer strides with or without support. Some coordination as well, ready for your day. You got your back foot squeezes, extensors going on, you got your hips at the front, maybe a few shirt offs, rolling shirt offs, there you go, just included that one. Some Bex hugs as well, with a waft and a wave. Practice your wafts and waves to cool you down, and I think that's it. What's that? 16 minutes of additional moving minutes. Toe expansions. That's a new one, Jane. Yeah, you know what comes out my mouth sometimes. Toe expanding. Also great to see you, Jane, earlier this week. Yes, I've been in the mix with all the exercise professionals doing this stuff as we do here. So hello to Kim and Jane who've tuned in this morning. Maya, great to have you. Sandra, don't forget to message me to tell me your good news. And what am I doing today? I think you've got chaos at noon. I think I'm back with you at 4, which will probably be from Haven't HQ, I think. Right, that's me done for now. Have a good afternoon, folks. Stay cool. You know, stay cool. Stay cool. Active sit, if nothing else. Just break up those long periods of sitting time. You don't have to do a full-on movement stack. Just throughout the week. Carol, what are you doing there? Green grass on your travels. Super job. All right, Red Rita, morning. Margaret's decrumpled. See you in 8 hours, I think.